Let's talk about Muskism. Muskism at this point is pretty much a cult for people who think money is proof of wisdom. It's a belief that if a man gets rich enough and influential enough that he stops being a guy with flaws and starts becoming some kind of chosen architect of the future. And once people start buying into that, they start excusing everything. The lies, the ego, manipulation, labor issues, hypocrisy, power grabs, all of it. Because now that they're not defending a single person, they're actually defending a myth. And that, my friends, is where this gets dangerous. Because Muskism is not really about innovation. That's just a facade. Under it is the same old disease humanity has always had, worshipping powerful men and calling it progress. That's it. Same obsession, same hierarchy, same trust that a great man, he knows better. It's just updated for the modern age. Only now it comes equipped with rockets and AI and Mars and free speech branding and internet culture. So people mistake the spectacle for intelligence and scale for moral authority. But building big things doesn't make you wise. Having money does not make you right, and being good at engineering does not magically make someone safe to hand social power to. And that's the part that drives me absolutely fucking nuts. Because people will look at this concentration of wealth, influence, infrastructure, media, power, political access, and public worship and try to call it freedom. But I'm sorry, no, that's not freedom. What you're actually seeing is dependence. If your communication depends on private platforms, your information depends on private algorithms, your future depends on private AI, your infrastructure depends on private billionaires, and your culture starts treating criticism like blasphemy, you are not looking at liberation. You are watching a different power structure form in real time. And people cheer for it because it looks futuristic. That's the part I think a lot of people still don't fully get. Muskism is dangerous because it trains people to accept oligarchy as long as it looks and sounds cool. And that's the trick. It flatters people into submission. It makes them feel like they are participating in the future when really they are just being taught to admire the people who will own most of it. So yes, I do think it's cultish. You've got hero worship, belief beyond reason, excusing contradiction after contradiction, aggression toward dissent, treating every failure like hidden genius, treating every criticism like an attack from idiots who just don't get it. It's not healthy, not rational, or what intellectually grounded people do. That is what people do when they need to believe. And I think a lot of the world right now is so desperate for certainty, so desperate for someone to look bigger than the chaos, that they'll hand their critical thinking over to any man arrogant enough to call himself the answer. I don't care how advanced his branding is, I don't care how many companies are attached to the image, and I don't care how many fanboys call skepticism, jealousy, or ignorance. I'm not impressed by concentrated power pretending to be the answer to the new age.